What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. I'm back with another video. Look, I know I ain't posted in a while, but don't even worry about it, cause we back today. You see, we got a little cooking video. I'm gonna show y'all I'm a chef for real, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make this little Cajun chicken pasta. If y'all enjoyed the video, I always like to say at the start and at the end of the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna try to get some more bangers off of y'all. I got some more videos I'm gonna record this upcoming weekend. So hopefully, it's a lot of posts that's finna be going on, most likely. So y'all don't miss it. Also, turn on post notifications. And I'll leave my Instagram, Twitter, all that in my description. Alright, so the first thing y'all niggas want to do, you gotta wash them hands. Y'all be trying to cook without washing y'all hands. You can't be doing that. You gotta wash y'all hands first. You know what I'm saying? So you see me, I'm getting all up in there. You see the soap, you know I'm washing my hands. Alright, so the next thing you seeing me do is prepare my water. You gotta prepare the water. I like to prepare it, get it nice and boiled. Sometimes I do put the pasta first, then put the water. But today I'm gonna get the water nice and hot. Then I'm gonna add my pasta, as you gonna see. Next step in the cooking process, we're gonna go ahead and boil the noodles. I know y'all liking what y'all seeing. I know y'all liking the way I'm pouring my pasta. So that's the next step, and we're gonna move on to the next one. Alright, so I added a little bit of Himalayan pink salt and a little bit of vegetable oil. So the vegetable oil actually stops it from sticking to the pan and also stops the pasta from sticking together. And it just makes it an easier cooking process, and we obviously already know what the salt does for the pasta. Alright, so next up, motherfuckers, y'all finna watch me violate this meat. So I'm just cutting through the meat, getting it all nice and chopped up so my meat can go in the pasta. Obviously, I got the best meat around, so the meat is obviously going to come out fantastic. So yep, that's what I'm doing now, just cutting up all my meats. Alright, so now I got my meat all nice and chopped up and cubed. And now, as you can see, I like to play with my meat a little bit, make sure my meat is always up to par. And as you can see, obviously, my meat is always up to par. So now we're just going to move on to the next step in the process. Alright, so now I'm going to just taste the pasta, make sure it's good. And obviously, by the way I'm chewing that motherfucker, that shit is not good. So I'm just going to go back in and I'm just going to turn the stove up a little bit more. Alright, so next up we got the fun part. We got the seasoning. Sorry, I couldn't really get the seasoning in the camera. I couldn't really see myself, but first we got Himalayan pink salt. Next, we got black pepper. Now, the first two is obviously a must. With really any cooking, you always gonna need salt and pepper. And then next up, we got our paprika. I love paprika, and you gonna see, like, I love me some paprika now. Like, I be sprinkling the shit out of me some paprika. Anyway, and if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoning. I was a little sick, so I was breathing through my mouth, so I wasn't sneezing. But on the regular, if you ain't seasoning, it ain't seasoning. After the paprika, we got a little bit of cayenne pepper seasoning. Then, last but not least, well, not last, but next, we got also Cajun seasoning. It's in the name. Gotta have Cajun seasoning, alright? If you don't got Cajun seasoning, then it's not a Cajun pasta. So, then, after the Cajun seasoning, we got some garlic powder. Yep, I did not know it was gonna come out like that, but whatever. Then last but not least, we got ourselves some lemon juice, and we just gonna, give it some extra zest. Sprinkle the lemon juice all in that motherfucker. And yeah, so now that we got all of our seasoning and everything, we just gonna mix that motherfucker together. So mix, you feel me? Mix however you want to. I usually just use my hands, cause come on, man. I ain't too bougie for that. So now that we got all that together, I'm just deciding to add a little bit more seasoning, because it was definitely some parts that needed more seasoning. I don't know if you could really catch it on camera, but I know I could see it in real time, in real person, and it needed more seasoning. So I'm gonna just add a little bit more. I think I pretty much use all the other seasoning. Add a little bit more lemon juice just to still give it that extra zesty. So now I'm gonna just mix it all together again with my hands. Trust me, like I said, my hands are clean. I usually wash my hands actually multiple times. So now it's time to add the chicken to the pan. So now that we adding it to the pan, yep, that shit was biting back at me. And so yeah, we just add the chicken to the pan. And now we just gonna watch it cook. Alright, so while the meat is cooking, I just like to check on it. You know, as you can see, this is coming along. So now we can just work on something else while the meat is cooking. Always check your meat. Alright, so now we have our onion and bell pepper portion of the cooking video. We are now going to cut up our onions and bell peppers, give it that little extra oomph to it. And yeah, so random fun fact, since, you know, this is my video, so I can do random fun facts. When I was a child and I used to watch Shrek, I used to always want to eat an onion just because he used to eat onion, and I used to ask my mama to eat an onion and she would never let me. But now that I'm older, I do not want to do that anymore. Sorry, random fun fact, but true. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Alright, so now that we got our onions and bell peppers cut up, now we can move on to the next part. And yes, it looks scrumptious, I know. Yep, now it's time to check on that chicken, and as y'all can see, the chicken is coming along nicely, and it looks good, you know. Got the best meat around town. Looks juicy, looks tender, looks edible. Alright, so next, this will be the pan that the sauce goes in. I did make a brief mistake here, cause I forgot to put my onions and bell peppers, but I promise it didn't come out different. I just had to add it to the sauce. Still came out good, still came out scrumptious. But as you can see, added my butter. Next, we're adding the garlic. Yep, so we're gonna add the garlic. And then after the garlic, we're gonna let that simmer for a little bit. I do like to buy the one in the jar because I hate cutting up garlic. So I usually just buy the one in the jar. And yeah, because I hate cutting garlic. But like I said, it did come out differently. It still came out scrumptious. And yep. Now that we got in here, we just gonna wait till we can smell that aroma. This is look. I promise the pan not dirty. This is what I use for the chicken. All you have to do is just really take the chicken out, add the butter, add the garlic, boom. Yeah. We're gonna let that simmer for a little bit till you can really smell the garlic. I'm starting to smell it. So now it's time to add the heavy whipping cream. Alright, so I want to draw here a little bit of pan sizzling. So now we finna just add the heavy whipping cream. Yep, I'm back now. So now you got me. It's me and you, one-on-one. So yeah, we gonna add the heavy whipping cream. And I ran out of heavy whipping cream and they didn't have any more at the store, so I had to get half and half, but it still came out good. Just gotta add a little bit extra cheese just to make it thicker, because half and half is just a little thinner than heavy whipping cream. So yes, I promise it didn't really change the taste or anything, because half and half is kind of what they use in heavy whipping cream anyway. Alright, so before I add the cheese, I did want to season it with a little bit of Cajun seasoning just to give the actual sauce a little bit of flavor. So it's flavored throughout the pasta, I promise. Flavor everywhere. Get up with your boy. Hey, if you think I should open my own restaurant, you know, I had to add a little bit of paprika. I also like paprika when I'm cooking because of the look it gives it. Like it, you know, it gives it extra color. Like I said, I forgot to add my onions and bell peppers, so I'm gonna just do that now. Don't judge me, niggas. Alright, you know, this is a safe space, okay? So I'm gonna whisk that around a little bit. Now I'm gonna add my cheese, my Parmesan cheese. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You feel me? Yep. You see me chefing it up, whipping it up. So I'm gonna just let that simmer for a little bit while whisking. Alright, so I'm gonna just keep whisking, making sure the sauce thicken up a little bit. We're really done. The chicken is done. I tasted it. I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese. So after I add this little bit of cheese, I'm gonna whisk it some more. Then I'm gonna put everything together, and I'm gonna just show y'all. So now I'm just go ahead and plate it. And yes, we use plastic plate who feel like washing dishes. And let's go ahead and make it a little bit more dramatic.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Yes, I'm recording the outro another day because I was doing a video and I didn't really know what structure I wanted because I never did a cooking video. So I just decided I'm gonna speed a lot of stuff up because originally the video was really long. So I sped a lot of stuff up, added a voiceover, make it more entertaining, more interactive. Because when I'm cooking, I'm focusing more on cooking. So I just decided to do a voiceover, speed a lot of stuff up, you know, throw in a lot of my comments in the voiceover. So if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Got some more videos on the way. If you want more cooking videos, I can make this a series, and y'all can let me know what y'all want me to cook, because I can pretty much make anything. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.